The Z to Z Podcast.
Good morning, good evening, or good day, and welcome to the Review Z Podcast, the game review of the Z to Z Podcast. If the game has achievements, then we try to cover it here. I'm your host, Damien, and thank you for listening. If you've listened to the Z to Z Podcast in the past, then you're familiar with our format. We bring you a separate weekly show covering just reviews of new and sometimes overlooked Xbox titles. And don't forget to check out the regular Z to Z Podcast while you're at it. That show's good too, just like this one, but we have more vitamin D.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Review Z. I am one of your glorious hosts, Prue, and joining me, as always, is glorious host number 2, Mr. Mighty Mango. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm glad I am glorious as well.
Yeah. Well, glorious number 2, though, so slightly below me, but that's glorious. Yeah, so that's okay. So G-Task is still going on, huh?
Yeah, I guess it's still going on. I don't feel like I've been very active with G-Task with everything going on in my life, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're still plowing through. Yeah. So, but this week is a individual side bonus. So what do we got?
The bonus for G-Task this week is going to be gotta get them all, and the scoring period having unlocked at least 15 achievements flagged collectible. You're still alive in the solo, right?
Yeah, I am. Yep.
15 collectible ones.
I'm trying to think of what would be an easy one to do. That's a lot, it seems like.
Well, you continue playing the game that we're reviewing, you might get some.
Yeah. Where there's no way, there are games where like each collectible is its own achievement. I got to find one like that.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah. I'm sure there are some easy ones.
You need to find some that are relatively easy to pick up.
Yeah, I might go for that. I'll see what the options are, but we'll see.
All right, should we get into our review?
Yeah, let's do it. What did we played Castaway Paradise this week.
Yes, which was developed and published by Stolen Couch Games. It released on July 31st of 2018, so this is a newer release with a sale price of $12.99. So what would you consider this game to be like?
I was a little nervous going into this because I don't know how I'm going to avoid just saying Animal Crossing clone.
Yeah.
Like the whole time.
Because that's what it is.
It's basically what it is. It's Diet Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Animal Crossing Light.
Yeah. Imitation Animal Crossing, if you will. It's, to every detail, like to every single detail, all of the same tools you're using, even the pattern of the like grass and stuff is the same. It's so mind-numbingly ripped off of Animal Crossing. I don't know how they got away with it, honestly.
And see, I can actually say that I haven't actually played Animal Crossing, so I know it's like Animal Crossing, but I haven't played Animal Crossing. So to me, this was a new adventure.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've played, I think, all of the Western releases of the Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing games, so not necessarily saying it's a bad thing. It's just that this game doesn't really even have its own personality in any way. But I guess as a person who's never played Animal Crossing, what did you think of this game?
Well, I really wanted to hate it. I really, really wanted to hate it because it's kind of boring. The tasking and running around doing menial things was kind of dumb, but I kept playing it and playing it and playing it because I couldn't put it down. The pacing of the game is done so well that I'm so close to getting in the next item. I'm just going to keep going. I just need to go here. And I just kept on going. Even though I was bored out of my mind, I kept playing.
It shares a lot, of course, again, with Animal Crossing, with stuff like that too, because Animal Crossing does the same sort of carrot and the stick gameplay with menial tasks. Same sort of stuff, fishing and collecting seashells and garbage off the ground and stuff like that. And any individual thing that you do in these games is not really that enjoyable, but it's kind of the package that it's wrapped in that makes you feel compelled to continue to play.
The other game that we were comparing this to, Animal Crossing, does it have the same randomness with collectibles like this one does?
Yes. Actually, probably more so, because there are more collectibles. There's more content overall in Animal Crossing than there is in Castaway Paradise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious for a person like me and maybe others of our listeners that have not actually played Animal Crossing. So.
Yeah. In fact, in the first Animal Crossing, some of the rarest collectibles were actually NES cartridges that you could. The ROMs were on the disc, and you could actually play those games if you found them.
See,
That's
that would
kinda
make
cool.
this game more exciting.
Yeah. The game isn't bad. Some of the mechanics, just because they're so heavily copied from Animal Crossing, like the currency system was so easy to manipulate right away
Very
that
much so.
money became useless in my first few hours of playing. You plant like 10, fruit trees that aren't indigenous, and you are good. I still have over $200,000 for my first batch. I never even needed to pick any more fruit because I now have enough money to do whatever I want with it.
Yeah, I that's what I did. I kind of manipulated the fruit system and bought all the puzzle pieces that you need to unlock things, and just did it that way.
Here is so we'll move into the achievements, but just related to that a little bit, I wanted to say that there's a level system in this game, and the achievements are structured in such a way that it would seem to be forcing you to get to at least level 30, which is a lot of gameplay, because there are, like, one of the achievements, for example, is to plant every type of flower,
But you
and
have
there's
to be a higher level to get all the flowers.
yeah, and that would definitely artificially inflate the gameplay. But there's a trick. I don't know if you knew this, Mango.
No.
But I'll let our listeners know this as well, at least until it gets patched out. You go to the catalog, which has all the items that are available, and it shows you all the ones that are unlocked, and then the ones that are locked are grayed out.
Okay.
Well, you can hover over the locked ones and press Y for the info screens. It just tells you what it is. And for some reason, on that info screen, you can buy anything, even if you're not high enough the level.
Well, that makes things a little bit easier.
Yes, much easier. So, but yeah, let's talk about the achievements.
Yeah. So, if you like odd gamer score, this is your game, because every single achievement is odd. No fives, no zeros. So, and the other interesting thing about how they arrange the achievements, that all the early achievements are the big point scorers, where all the ones at the end game are worth 2 or 4 or 7 or 9 gamer score. Like, I think the one for all the collectibles I think that's a 2.1. Am I correct on that?
I think that's true. Yeah, it's a very strange
It is very, very strange how they did it.
list. I don't understand. What was actually really nice is I haven't had an even gamer score in years and years and years. And there's a few times that I've been playing this game that it evened mine out, which was nice. I may even be right now. I can't remember if nope. Yeah, I'm even right now. So if I stop playing this game, yeah. So the list isn't bad. Like I say, there are some ways to get around some of the ones that are quote unquote longer. There are a few annoying ones, like you mentioned, where it's random chance.
Random chance. The fishing, where you have to catch certain fish, which I needed 2 fish and I accidentally sold one of the fish. Whoops.
Oh no.
And then the shells. You have to collect seashells, and you have to get those per day. There's only a certain limited amount, but I guess you can do the date manipulation on your system to kind of respawn them.
Yeah, you could log in once a day for a week or however long it's not so crazy long.
It's just annoying.
Yeah, it is.
Because by chance, if you're missing, like I am, 3 of them, you have to like log in. Nope. Log in again.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Log in again. Nope.
It's they definitely, to be fair, they could have been way worse with this list if they had wanted to. Yeah. But it seems pretty reasonable. I've played just shy of 11 hours, and now I have, I think, 34 out of the 40.
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you. I think you and I both. This is actually one that we both have about the same amount of time into the game.
Yeah, I'd say maybe a little north of 12 hours is what you could expect.
Yeah. I think to complete it, because of the randomness and, well, now that you told me the little level manipulation, as long as that, or the item manipulation, that definitely will speed things up. But if they patch that out, probably 20 hours. Yeah,
it would be very backloaded for that.
Yeah,
like you would get nothing from hour 11 to 20. That would really suck.
Exactly.
I hope
for all the collectibles, which is be really, really annoying.
Yeah, I think as it stands, the last achievement I'm going to get is probably the 100 quests one.
Yeah, I'm just 12.
Oh wow, yeah, you're much further than I am.
So
I probably need 60 more. So
some of them are so dumb.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, some of the quests you have to go and dig a hole and throw away a package because they want you to bury this package. And then the next quest is dig up a hole. So you dig up the same hole and plant a tree. So then you do that. And then the next quest, somebody wants you to chop down the tree.
Yep.
It's like, stop.
Yeah, I guess we didn't really go through the gameplay loop. Just real quick, it's a life simulator where you get washed onto this beach in a storm and this tropical island, and you meet the villagers who are friendly, but they just give you menial tasks to do all day. You start in a tent, but then you can upgrade to a big mansion, and you have to do bug catching and fishing, and like we said, collecting of seashells, that sort of stuff. And then of course you could do, you can decorate however you want. There's a lot of customization.
Yeah, you can do a lot of home customization, which I was trying to figure out how to do the mansion thing again, because I saw where you can turn your house into a mansion, but I don't see the little Hue thing to click on. I was looking around the other day. I was like, I know you can turn it into a mansion, but where is it?
I don't remember how I did it. I definitely did it, but I don't remember how.
Yeah, I mean, the game is pretty basic, though. I mean, and anything you need to do in the game, it pretty much tells you, push this button, push this button.
Yeah. Yep. You just get your 7 or 8 tools, and then
you got the rake, the shovel, the watering can, the duster, the fishing pole.
Mm-hmm.
Missing one.
Axe. The axe.
The axe and the pickaxe. Yeah, the pickaxe and the axe.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, it's really designed to be played a little bit at a time. Maybe half an hour a day or something like that. Yeah. That's where I think you're going to get the maximum enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, somehow I still would milk it out to like an hour or two. Just
yeah, especially in the beginning. In the beginning, it's more exciting, and you're unlocking things at a faster rate. But once that slows down a bit, I imagine that it would get kind of dull.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You would do your daily routine. You'd pick up all the seashells, and you'd break all the rocks, and maybe you'd catch a fish or two. But at that point, what else? There's nothing else left of the game at that point.
Yeah. It's definitely a little light, like we said, Animal Crossing light. Yeah. Based on what I've heard from Animal Crossing, I mean, people do put hundreds of hours into that game.
Oh, yes. It's a much deeper game. There's a lot more just content overall. But you know what? To be fair, I didn't even realize this game was $12.99. I'd say
I think it's a bargain.
Decent game for that.
I think it's a good price for the game. And the game is good. I mean, it's an isometric view, just to get an idea of what it looks like. Isometric, kind of blocky-ish animation, I would call it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, kind of. Mm-hmm.
But it's not ugly. It's just kind of blocky-ish.
No, it looks, again, just like Animal Crossing. I don't... So, that's fine. I guess this was a mobile game first? Something I heard?
It kind of feels like a mobile game.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what? It's for $13, 10 hour, 12 hours. It's a good little game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and what do we achievement count wise? I'm at 31 of 40 and you're at 34 of 40. So,
yep.
I mean, it's definitely doable, and we both played it quite a bit. So,
yeah. Put in a little bit of time. You'll have some fun along the way.
I totally agree.
So that was Castaway Paradise, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. But for now, I have been Prue.
And this is Mighty Mango.
And we will catch you next time.
See you later.